What a beautiful day it is. It would be even better if I could play it all the way through this time without messing it up. So let's see. There are two different ways you can start it off. You can either hammer straight off the A minor, so you either start like this, or you hammer on and off in the same way that Angie does. Check out my Angie video, there's a link to it in the description. So you can hammer on and off, so it sounds like, or you can play it like this. So that's the first bit. And all throughout that first section, these two fingers just stay in this position. So all this stuff you're doing with these two, your two middle fingers are kind of anchoring your hand in a position, so you don't get lost. You know. So whatever you do, you can move your whole hand around, but these two fingers stay where they are. So. And the second part starts off with these two fingers in the same position, and you're going to hammer off and on with this finger. So it sounds like this. So let's just go through that again nice and slowly. of the fourth one, it does something different. So it goes. Oh my God, you think, but it's not so bad, right? Okay, it's in the tab, so just print it out, take your time. It's not as bad as it looks. Okay, so at the end of that fourth rundown, it goes. I'll go from the fourth one. Okay, so it goes. Slower again, so it's the way the second time it does this. Now, I like to remember where I am. There's a lot of toing and froing on this bit. So at the start of it, I just like to think to myself, A minor, G, A minor, because those are the shapes you're going to. You're going, you're going A minor, G, A minor. Okay, so it's. And a C shape, F shape. This one is G, I don't have the theory to explain what these chord shapes are, so you really just have to look at what I'm doing and listen to it. I'll describe them when I know what they are, which isn't very often. Okay, so let's do that again slowly. It's so it's the A minor, G, A minor to get started. That's easy to sort of stick in your head. So you go. I'll do that slower. The next bit, you just slide up one fret with your little finger. So you're forming this bar chord. And then now you can play that shape with 3 fingers if you like. I like to play it like this, but it's not for everyone. It's a bar chord. It's not simple, and also all of this is happening quite quickly, so it's however you can hit those notes. Really, you don't have to play it the same way that I do. Okay, and this bit does 3 different things. The first thing he does is the second one he does is he just slides up and drags that note in, so it goes. That's the advantage of using your little finger. You can just sort of slide it up and down. But again, if you're not comfy with that, you could do it with 3 fingers. you are going to be using your little finger just to get that extra note in. So yeah, as I said, he does 3 different things in there. He sometimes he does it, yeah, which is just your basic A shape. Then he also does, slides that little note in, and he does a live version where he's playing with this harp player, which is fantastic. You should YouTube it. I'll stick a link in the description to it. And he does this. He puts a bit of like it's almost bluesy rock and roll into it. I don't think he bends it like that, but I think it sounds good like that. So he goes. But what you can do is, what I like to do is play it with just take the bar chord off, because you're at the end of this section by then, so it doesn't, you don't need to keep that position. So you can just play this little sort of lead lick with it. So you could go. Put a nice little bend in there. If you were really amazing, you could go, but maybe that's a step too far, actually, because then it stops sounding like flamenco. Then doesn't it? It sounds too much like I'm playing blues in a pub. Right? Okay, forget I said that. But yeah, so there's 3 ways to do this. Okay, now the next bit, again, this is simpler than it sounds, right? Okay, so it's basically you can do it. It depends how you play your bar chords. I play mine with my thumb over the top most of the time, but you could play it like this, and you're basically going from a major shape, just your standard bar chord, power chord shape, the E shape, to the A. So you're going. So you're just doing. So just to backtrack a little bit. Okay, so those chords are in the G position, actually, so it goes. And I'm just playing strings 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it's this chord. I'm not sure what on earth this is called. Okay, so it's that, and that. It sounds like this. Okay, so we've gone, and then right. Now on the record it changes to this bit is played by a horn section, so it's very strange. Anyway, so it goes like this, and it is a straightforward bar chord shape with an A, so you'll have that, and it's on the 4th fret, so it goes. Check out the tab. It goes up 3 frets. What I sometimes like to do, I can't make my mind up what sounds better, but you can play you play it like that, which is very much like the record, or you could sort of flower it up a bit with a bit of a sort of banjo roll over the first bit, so you could go. Just depends how you're feeling. You can go either way. Okay, and after that, you go back to this thing we played before, which is. Now we go into a kind of mournful fingerpicking section in A minor, and this is just my version of it. It's similar, but you know, in how it's picked, it's just the way I can play it. You know, so again, once you've got the gist of it, you can add your own sort of feel to it. But this is how I play it anyway. So you've gone. See, that's another thing. You notice how often things are repeated in this song. So you think, you know, once you've learned sort of 5 or 6 bits, you've kind of got everything, and then it's just what order they go in. So, okay, so. I'll just play through it and then I'll go through how to do it. So to slow that down, we've gone it's in A minor. I don't know if you noticed, but very similar to earlier on, the main riff, is that these 2 fingers, once again, he's doing everything with these 2 fingers. And these are staying where they are. So he's playing all that lovely melodic stuff, but he's doing it all with 2 fingers on his left hand. So these are staying right in the middle. 2nd fret's like that. So they're not moving all the time this is happening, so it's going. The 2nd bit goes to a C shape. So I'll just play through that one more time slowly, okay? The second bit of that, the second bit of that section, that mournful fingerpicky section, starts in C. I'll do that again slowly. It segues into the original riff again in A minor. Okay, so as if that wasn't enough, there's some acrobatics coming up. So it's then it does this. I'm bound to mess this up. And then into the, which you've already learnt, of course. So let's backtrack. So it comes out of the sad bit into the original riff. So it comes in. Straight into. So it's the A minor, G, A minor thing to start with. That helps it stick in your mind. C, F. Then into this bit we've been through before. And this bit. And then, if memory serves, straight back into the original main riff, which is, and it does this twice. Does the fast thing again. And up here, you've already done this one. See, you've learnt all the bits. It's just drag and drop now. Do you know what I mean? So. And at the very end, you know this bit. Well, the last time you do this, you do it 3 times. So once at the 5th, once at the 3rd, once at the 1st, and into this. So I'll just do that last section. So we'll go back to just at the end of the sad, mournful, fingerpicky section. It goes and then it changes to, it's the same chord, but it's like that. So it's kind of with a flourish. So you go, and slow the pace of the whole thing right down. It's come to the end now. I just about got through that and the guitar just about stayed in tune. If you enjoyed this, if you got this far, well done. It's worth persevering with because it's a fantastic song. Please like and subscribe. It would help me out no end. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's it. Classical Gas. Yes, enjoy. See you again.